Love your work. That's it. Welcome to Boynton. Thank you.
Welcome back, guys, to the greatest show on earth, and that is the Miami Boat Ramps channel. I'm your host, Broncos Guru, in collaboration with our boy Wavy Boats, and it's another Wavy Guru Productions, and today we are down here visiting Boynton Beach. It's a pretty windy day down here. I don't know if you saw the flag back there in the background, and these guys are going to dock into the wind. Let's see how this one fares for them. They're coming in. Our guy's got a hold on. Oh, the boat's taking him. Cap's going to have to put a little throttle back on this one to get this boat back over. And we're smashing into this dock lightly, too. We're going to get a second hand on the dock and see if we can get this one pulled in. This wind is absolutely just ripping through here today. And this is one of those tougher situations on docking. These guys were docking into the wind, trying to drive into the wind, which sometimes is a little more difficult. I shouldn't say sometimes, it typically is a little more difficult. But as hard as the wind's ripping today, that might be your best option, because with the wind blowing this hard, it can push you into the opposite dock faster than you want to hit it as well. But we'll see how everybody fares today. Typically, I would tell people to let the wind push you into the dock, but we're going to have to watch and see how all this one goes down. And these guys got it tied off, and we're good. Our crew fairly uneventfully has gotten the boat onto the trailer, but I'm kind of noticing something here. I didn't catch anybody actually pull the outdrive of the motor up. I'm hoping one of these guys is going to catch this before they try and pull this out. It looks like we've got the bow eye tied. Oh, nope, we're going up with it down. Line's tossed. Oh, that front line actually cleared the whole boat. Oh, somebody's noticing. I think, yep, we're going to get a stop. Oh. Well, no scraping action for us today, as they've caught their mistake before it gotten too far out of hand. But man, with this wind, it's just going to be an eventful day down here, that's for sure. Especially, it's going to add to this camera shake, guys, and I'm going to apologize about that. Got it trimmed all the way up. We've got the line that flew over the boat in, and we're going to be able to pull this one out on our way. This clip right here should give you guys an idea of how much wind we've had today. Everybody we're watching pull out of the ramp, trying to head through the channel, they're literally having to fight the wind just to even get out of the channel. And this crew right here is not off to a fun start, because this wind makes it a little bit cooler out today, and they're getting soaked on their way out of the boat ramp. I mean, you know, you would think at Haulover, or maybe even going through Boynton Inlet, you'd wind up getting yourself soaked, but I'm sure that these guys didn't anticipate that just leaving the Boynton Beach boat ramp today would be such a feat. Man, that's just a cold, miserable ride. Almost makes you want to turn around just watching it. Just like, yeah, this is not one of those days. This is not worth it unless the fish are just running that hard. But no, these guys are going to go out there and they're going to tough it out. Hopefully these guys at least go out there and catch some fish and come back with some stories to tell to hopefully make this worthwhile. And after multiple attempts, our guy finally does have this ski in the water, but I'm curious to see how this whole launch process goes. Usually when I see somebody struggle like that, I'm assuming this is a new ski owner. It looks like a newer ski. I can't tell from over here if this is one of the GTIs or GTXs, but it's the right color scheme to be a 2020 or 21. So I'm wondering if this is not just, he probably just picked this thing up and he's still kind of going through the ropes trying to figure it out. I mean, he's gone through the whole process, put lines on bumpers. He's going to give himself a little nudge off the trailer here. But based on the amount of pushing and effort he gave there, and the little bit of sway that I see on this thing, I don't think he's got this trailer deep enough. And yeah, here we go. Oh man, these guys are always fun to watch when this happens, but I mean, you know, he's probably going to get this one off, but it's taking a whole lot more effort than if he would have just backed up another 6 inches. Man, he's really having to work for this one. The ski's like, yeah, you want to go out and have some fun? You're going to have to work for it, baby. Get it. And here we go. It's starting to break loose now. No. He thought he was free. I did too. Oh, man. Oh, there we go. Breaking free. Finally, I'm going to be able to get out and ride today. For a minute there, I was wondering if he was. Now, our crew's back down the ramp, and so far it's been pretty uneventful. Our captain has gone back to the tow vehicle, and apparently he's going to be performing the launch, and one of our crewmates here is going to be handling the lines. Nope, we've got a second nominee to come handle the front line, the bow line, and looks like we're going to have these two go at it, and let's see how our cap does finishing off, backing this down. Our girls look like they've got it under control, and it started to come off the trailer, and it didn't come off. Oh no, he's pulling back out with it still on the trailer. The girls are struggling. And it looks like, oh, Cap's kind of caught it, I think. Because, yeah, that boat still, it just was just not quite enough to release. And there we go. Now he's going to back it down enough to let him float it off. That one almost got sketchy for a moment, though. If that captain wouldn't have noticed that the boat was coming with him on the trailer, things could have got a little squirrely, a little fast there. But his crew's going to get this one tied off, and I think we're going to be okay. And Cap's going to come down and give one final inspection before going to park the tow vehicle, but I'm not sure why. In this kind of a situation, he just needs to get that vehicle off the ramp and let's let the next guy come on through. But, I mean, his crew seems to have it under control. Not sure why they needed his supervision to tie some lines off. And this guy's pulling up to one of the most dangerous docks here at Boynton. On this right-hand side where you can see the pylon sticking out, there's actually massive rocks over there. And we had a boat just this past week that got stuck on those rocks. And so it's always interesting when I see somebody approach this dock, especially as wide right as he's approaching it. I mean, he is right almost over the top of those rocks. The tide is high right now, so maybe he's going to miss them. At low tide, you can almost see those rocks some of the time, depending on how low the tide is. I mean, he's literally right over the top of these rocks. This one, if you guys saw the last video where we had a boat stuck up on these rocks for a few minutes, you would understand the kind of tension I'm going through even watching this guy do it. And this is one of my favorite ones. So we've got the kid fishing right here on the dock, and you know Cap is just hating life because this kid's fishing right there. All he's thinking in his head's, kid, move your line, get out of my way. Now, I absolutely know this is a split opinion kind of situation here, as people who like to go fish off these docks believe they have every right to be there, and they do. And then the boaters who are pulling up to these docks just want these guys just to move. It's not necessarily they want them to leave, but like if they're approaching the dock, let them have access to the docks, what they're thinking in their head. And I'm curious what you guys think, though. Go ahead and line it up in the comment section below. What is your impression on fishing at the boat dock? Is this something that should happen? And is there a courtesy that should be happening if you're approaching a boat dock where a fisherman should get out of the way, or that fisherman's just got that right away and that's his spot? And this crew, after a little bit of effort there, looks like they're going to get it in. And once again, it was a little squirrely heading over those rocks, but they've got it finished off. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Miami Boat Ramps. If you did, be sure to check out our other channels. We have Wavy Boats, who does a lot of great things over at Haulover Inlet. My channel, Broncos Guru, do some great comedy boating videos over there as well. And also our other collaboration channel called Boats vs. Haulover, where man and machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet. And if you haven't already, guys, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.